Ladies and gentlemen, the cadets you see marching onto the parade ground are contingent markers taking their positions. The rest of their contingents will soon enter the parade ground from the sides of the quartermaster's fort. They will move to the left and to the right of the parade ground and then line up.
आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि आप सब अपना ध्यान सामने की तरफ ले जाएं। आप देखेंगे कि कंटिंजेंट मार्कर्स अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। बाकी कंटिंजेंट जल्द ही परेड प्रांगण पर आएंगे और दाहिने और बाएं मुड़कर अपने स्थान पर खड़े होंगे।
Today, there are 1,250 cadets on parade. Out of these, 357 cadets of the 147th course will pass out of the National Defence Academy, out of which 215 are Army cadets, 38 Naval cadets, and 104 Air Force cadets. This term, we have 19 international cadets from 12 different countries: Kenya, Lesotho, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Myanmar, Sudan, Tajikistan, Tanzania, Zambia, Bangladesh and Bhutan passing out with the 147th course. The National Defence Academy has stood as a shining testimony to India's relationship with its friendly foreign countries. This is evident from the fact that the National Defence Academy is presently training 118 cadets from different foreign countries.
One of the greatest distinctions of the Academy is the happy camaraderie that it confers on all cadets, transcending all service barriers. And the squadron plays a vital role in inculcating this bond and spirit. The squadron acts like a home away from home for the cadets, and even when they pass out of the academy and subsequently get commissioned. This squadron spirit translates to regimental spirit. The sound of the bugles, ladies and gentlemen, heralds the entry of the cadets onto the parade ground. And there they come out to the gates of the quartermaster's fort, marching smartly to the inspirational tunes of the academy song, Hum NDA ke Cadet hain. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the contingents marching onto the parade ground to take their positions. The magnificent charger, atop which the adjutant is astride, is Reliant Robin. This splendid and dynamic charger was born in 2009 and has been allotted to the National Defence Academy by Remount and Veterinary Corps in 2020. This is the 9th parade for Robin as the adjutant's charger in National Defence Academy.
Leading the cadets onto the parade ground is Academy Cadet Captain Ankit.
Now, a word about drill. Drill inculcates discipline, which is the bedrock of military life. To those of you who have an aesthetic disposition, drill movements will symbolize the very rhyme and rhythm of the poetry of a well-ordered life. And that's precisely the primary aim of this institution, to train our cadets in the art of cultivating a way of life in which the highest and the noblest attributes of discipline, character, and courage are not only blended but also nurtured and nourished.
Going back to the genesis of this institution, National Defense Academy came into being at Khadakwasla in 1955. Khadakwasla was chosen as the site on account of its proximity to an operational airfield at Pune, its closeness to the sea, the presence of a lake nearby, plenty of area for military training, and of course, its salubrious climate.
देवी और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड प्रांगण पर ला रही है। आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि निशान को समुचित सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं तथा जो वर्दी में हैं वे कृपया अकादमी कैडेट कैप्टन की कमान पर सल्यूट करें। Ladies and gentlemen, the Nishan Toli will now bring in the President's colors. When the colors are brought in, you're requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain.
the President's colors were presented to the National Defence Academy on 16 December 1978 by the then President of India, Shri Neelam Sanjeev Reddy, in recognition of the highest standards of training imparted here. It is the privilege of the cadets of the passing out course to carry the President's colors. In keeping with this tradition, the cadets of 147th course carrying the President's colors to the parade ground are Squadron Cadet Captain S. Anantha Kumar, flanked by Cadet Sergeant Major S. Sanjeev Sujay and Cadet Sergeant Major Samanyu Bhumi Reddy.
देवी और सज्जनों, कृपया अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now lined up for review. The cadet commanding today's parade is Academy Cadet Captain Ankit Chaudhary.
The officer on the charger to your extreme left is the adjutant, Lieutenant Colonel Praveen Kumar Tiwari. Lieutenant Colonel Praveen Kumar Tiwari is an alumnus of Sainik School Godakha and 118th course Charlie Squadron of the National Defence Academy. An infantry officer, he was commissioned into the 19th Battalion of the Bihar Regiment as the first commissioned officer of the unit. Possessing varied operational, staff and instructional experience, the officer has served as a Ghatak platoon commander along the Chinese borders in Sikkim, company commander in super high altitude area, along line of control in Dras sector, and along line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh. Additionally, he has undertaken an overseas assignment as an instructor with the Indian military training team in Bhutan. Thus, his experience extends to training officers from friendly foreign nations. A graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, the officer has assumed the esteemed appointment of Adjutant, National Defence Academy on 30th June 2023.
He is ably assisted by the Assistant Adjutant Major Rahul Singh Kataria, an alumnus of the Delta Squadron of the 130th course of National Defence Academy. The officer was commissioned into the 16th Battalion of the Kumar Regiment on 10 June 2017. He served as the Ghatak platoon commander of his battalion along line of control in Dras sector and as company commander of a rifle company along line of actual control during Operation Snow Leopard in Tawaghat sector. The officer has also served in counter-insurgency, counter-terrorism areas of Manipur and Nagaland. He has the singular honor of leading the Kumar and Naga Regiment marching contingent in Army Day and Republic Day parades in 2020. he was awarded with the General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Central Command Commendation Card in 2021. Major Rahul Singh Kataria took over the appointment of Assistant Adjutant in December 2023.
The actual footwork of training the cadets of National Defence Academy in all aspects of drill is led by Drill Subedar Major Dharmraj Guru from the 4th Battalion of the 1st Gorkha Rifles. The Drill Subedar Major served as an instructor at National Defence Academy from 2007 to 2010 and at the Indian Military Academy from 2012 to 2017.
As regards the lineup of the contingents on parade, we have 18 squadron-wise contingents standing as per their positions in the championship banner of Spring Term 2024. And concluding the lineup is the contingent of appointments. In the center of the parade stands the Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors.
The hut of remembrance behind the Sudan block was built brick by brick, stone by stone, with the dedicated toil of the cadets of the 10th to the 17th courses. The hut serves as a constant reminder to the cadets of the lofty traditions of valor, courage, and sacrifice of their predecessors. Before the start of every term, the adjutant narrates to the cadets the importance of the Academy Honor Code and the Cadets Pledge. During a cadet's stay at the National Defence Academy, they remind themselves of their pledge to the nation by reciting the NDA prayer at the start of each day. It is essential that the cadets imbibe the right principles and are guided by a tangible code of conduct that spells out the right and the wrong. The NDA Honor Code was thus promulgated in March 1998 by Admiral Arun Prakash, the then Commandant of National Defence Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Air Vice Marshal Sartaj Bedi, Vayu Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy. Air Vice Marshal Sartaj Bedi is an alumnus of the 77th course of the National Defence Academy and was commissioned into the Indian Air Force on 13th December 1990 from the Air Force Academy. A graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, and the National Defence College, Egypt, the Air Officer has completed over 3 decades of exemplary service marked by operational excellence, leadership, and academic prowess. In a career spanning over 33 years, the officer has held various important command and staff appointments and has an experience of over 5,300 hours of service flying on various aircrafts. The air officer is a qualified flying instructor and instrument rating instructor and examiner. During his service, the officer has been awarded the Vayu Sena Medal for gallantry and the Vishisht Seva Medal for distinguished service. The Air Marshal assumed the esteemed appointment of Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor on 5th August 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Air Vice Marshal Sartaj Bedi, Vayu Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Vice Admiral Gurcharan Singh, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Commandant, National Defence Academy. An alumnus of the National Defence Academy, Vice Admiral Gurcharan Singh was commissioned in the Indian Navy on 1st July 1990. He is a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, National Defence College, New Delhi, National Intelligence University, Washington, the United States, and United Nations Staff Officers Course at Stockholm, Sweden. In a career spanning over 34 years, the flag officer has held various challenging command and staff appointments. The officer has commanded INS Kochi, a Kolkata-class stealth-guided missile destroyer, INS Kukri, a Kukri-class missile corvette, and INS Vidyut, a Veer-class missile corvette. The flag officer holds a distinction of being part of the commissioning crew of 3 Indian-constructed warships, that is, INS Brahmaputra as gunnery officer, INS Shivalik as executive officer, and INS Kochi as commanding officer. His staff appointments include Directorate of Personnel and Directorate of Naval Intelligence at Naval Headquarters and Indian Naval Workup Team at Kochi. The officer has been an instructor at INS Dronacharya and the Deputy Commandant of Naval War College, Goa. The flag officer served as Chief Staff Officer, Operations, Western Naval Command, wherein he planned and conducted search and rescue operations during Cyclone Taukte and several other operational missions and deployments. Thereafter, he served as the Assistant Chief of Personnel, Human Resource Development at Naval Headquarters, where he played a key role in designing various policies with respect to personnel and administration of the Indian Navy. The flag officer has also served as Fleet Commander of the Eastern Fleet. During this tenure, the fleet maintained high tempo of operational preparedness. On 25th May 2024, the flag officer assumed the appointment of Commandant, National Defence Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice Admiral Gurcharan Singh, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Commandant, National Defence Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command. Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth is an alumnus of the 69th Course Foxtrot Squadron and was commissioned into the 2nd Lancers in December 1986. The General Officer is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, where he was awarded the Best All-Round Student. He has attended the prestigious Higher Command course at the Army War College and the National Defence College at New Delhi. In his nearly 4 decades of illustrious career, the Army Commander has had the distinctions of alternating challenging command and staff appointments in varied operational environments. His command tenures include Command of Skinner's Horse, one of the most renowned tank regiments of the Indian Army, an armoured brigade, part of the Strike Corps along the Western Front, a counter-insurgency force in Jammu and Kashmir, the Desert Strike Corps, and later General Officer Commanding of Delhi area prior to assuming command of Indian Army Southwestern Command at Jaipur. The General Officer's important staff and instructional appointments include Brigade Major of an independent armoured brigade, Assistant Military Secretary at the Personnel Branch at Army Headquarters, Additional Director General Weapons and Equipment, responsible for capability development at Army Headquarters, and Director General of Ceremonial Welfare. The General has been Assistant Adjutant at the National Defence Academy from 1994 to 1995 and has also been an instructor at the School of Armoured Warfare at the Armoured Corps Centre and School, Ahmednagar. The Army Commander has a rich international experience in varied multinational environments. He has been the operational officer in the United Nations Force at Angola. He has attended the Command and General Staff course at Parrot. He was awarded a blue in golf during his cadet days in the academy and assumed the command of Southern Army on 1st July this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next general salute will be received by the reviewing officer. The next salute would be accompanied by a flypast. The flypast will be by 3 Chetak helicopters approaching the parade ground from the left in ensign formation. Leading the formation is Group Captain S. Saikaran, 105th Coast Oscar Squadron, and along with him is Flight Lieutenant Ashneet. Piloting the second aircraft would be Wing Commander Pankaj Borkar, 114th Coast Oscar Squadron, and accompanying him would be Squadron Leader Shivam Nagpal. Piloting the third helicopter would be Squadron Leader Aditya Shekhar, 123rd Coast Golf Squadron, and along with him would be Squadron Leader Nitish Kumar, 130th Coast Golf Squadron.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh, Param Vishish Seva Medal, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Chief of Air Staff. Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh was commissioned into the fighter stream of the Indian Air Force on 21st December 1984. He is an alumnus of Kilo Squadron of the 65th course of the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, and the National Defence College, New Delhi. He is a qualified flying instructor and an experimental test pilot with more than 5,000 hours of service flying on a variety of fixed and rotary wing aircraft. His operational tenure include being the commanding officer of a MiG-27 squadron and air officer commanding of a frontline air base. As a test pilot, he led the MiG-29 upgrade project management team in Moscow, Russia. As Air Vice Marshal, he served as a project director, flight test at National Flight Test Center and was instrumental in the flight testing of Tejas. He has held staff appointments of Air Defense Commander at Headquarters, Southwestern Air Command. He then took over as Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Central Air Command. Prior to taking over as the 28th Chief of Air Staff, the Air Officer held the appointment of Vice Chief of the Air Staff. As Vice Chief of the Air Staff, he was at the forefront of the largest ever multinational air exercise, Exercise Tarang Shakti, held in India that was concluded in September 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh, Param Vishish Seva Medal, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Chief of Air Staff, the reviewing officer of today's parade.
मेजबान राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकेडमी 147 कार्स दीक्षांत समारोह परेड 1250 कैडेट परेड पर परेड निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर खड़ा रहे पक्की परेड
The number of our alumni who have been decorated in war is legion. Most of them have had their baptism with fire in the wars since independence. Some where blizzards and snowstorms rule. Some where the wind blows full of sand. Some where the waves hold argument with the sky, and some in the uncharted space above. But, like professional soldiers, they were conscious of the hazards of their profession and were conscious of the contribution they were making to safeguard the sovereignty of our nation. In this long march to glory, our alumni have demonstrated exemplary courage and dedication both in war and peace. They have defended our borders, kept the territorial waters safe for the nation, and touched its sky with glory. The list of our alumni who have distinguished themselves in war would read like a veritable who's who of Indian heroes. Till date, these heroes have been awarded 3 Paramveer Chakra, 32 Mahavir Chakra, 163 Veer Chakra, 12 Ashok Chakra, 45 Kirti Chakra, and 152 Shaurya Chakra.
There are some whom we always remember with special fondness. Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria, 9th Course, Bravo Squadron. 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal, 38th Course, Foxtrot Squadron. And Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, 90th Course, Mike Squadron.
The reviewing officer will now review the parade. Leading the lineup is the contingent of Golf Squadron, proudly carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The second contingent is of November Squadron. The third contingent is of Panther Squadron. The fourth contingent is of Foxtrot Squadron. The fifth contingent is of Romeo Squadron. The sixth contingent is of Juliet Squadron. Seventh contingent is of Charlie Squadron. The eighth contingent is of Mike Squadron. The ninth contingent is of Delta Squadron. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colours. The 10th contingent is of the female cadets, representing Quebec Squadron. The 11th contingent is of Lima Squadron. The 12th contingent is of Hunter Squadron. The 13th contingent is of Bravo Squadron. The 14th contingent is of Oscar Squadron. The 15th contingent is of Alpha Squadron. The 16th contingent is of India Squadron. The 17th contingent is of Kilo Squadron. The 18th contingent is of Echo Squadron. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Jodha Thongjao Mayo.
The list of achievements of National Defence Academy alumni is endless. Apart from gallantry in war, our alumni have displayed exemplary courage and self-sacrifice even while they have been away from the battlefield. The Ashok Chakra, the highest peacetime gallantry award winners of National Defence Academy are 2nd Lieutenant P.M. Raman, 6th Course, Alpha Squadron; Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, 35th Course, Juliet Squadron; Colonel N.J. Nair, 38th Course, India Squadron; Major Sudhir Kumar Walia, 72nd Course, Juliet Squadron; Captain A.S. Jasrotia, 73rd Course, Echo Squadron; Major R.K. June, 78th Course, Kilo Squadron; 2nd Lieutenant Rakesh Singh, 79th Course, Bravo Squadron; 2nd Lieutenant Puneet Nath Dutt, 87th Course, Echo Squadron; Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan, 94th Course, Oscar Squadron; Major Mohit Sharma, 95th Course, India Squadron; Major D. Raghuraman, 95th Course, November Squadron; and Captain Harshan Radhakrishnan Nair, 101st Course, Golf Squadron.
The cadets of National Defence Academy follow in the footsteps of some of our illustrious alumni who have scaled the highest peaks in the Himalayas, sailed around the world, and also done the country proud on the sports field. Some of those whom we mention with special pride are Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, Ashok Chakra, the first Indian to enter space; Commander Dilip Dhonde, Shaurya Chakra, the first Indian solo circumnavigator of the globe.
It is indeed a matter of immense pride for National Defence Academy that all 4 astronauts, Group Captain P. Balakrishnan Nair, Group Captain Ajit Krishnan, Group Captain Angad Pratap, and Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, selected to be a part of the historic Gaganyaan mission, have all passed out from the hallowed portals of this academy. In May 2022, Wing Commander Vikrant Unyal summited the Mount Everest, where he recited the national anthem without oxygen support in the backdrop of national flag and the Air Force flag. It was a tribute to all the unsung heroes of freedom struggle in the 75th year of Indian independence.
Captain H.D. Motiwala became the first Indian to be awarded the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Dronacharya Award, and the Arjuna Award for yachting. Wing Commander Yashwant Anil Narayan Petkar swam across the English Channel twice, creating national and Asian record.
You can now see the cadets march forward to the martial tune of Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is accompanied by flypast. The first one, which you witnessed some while ago, was with 3 Chetak helicopters in ensign formation. The second flypast will be by 3 Super Dimona aircrafts in Trishakti formation. Piloting the first aircraft will be Wing Commander Atul Kulkarni, 98th Coast November Squadron, and along with him would be Squadron Leader Piyush. The second aircraft will be piloted by Squadron Leader Alok, 122nd Coast Echo Squadron, and along with him would be Wing Commander Gaurav, 108th Coast Hunter Squadron. The third aircraft will be piloted by Wing Commander Abhishek Singh, 116th Coast Alpha Squadron, and along with him would be Wing Commander Rohit Sharma. The third flypast will be by 3 Su-30 aircrafts in Rhino formation. Piloting the first aircraft would be Group Captain Manav Bhatia, 103rd Coast Charlie Squadron, and along with him would be Squadron Leader Kushank, 130th Coast Delta Squadron. The second aircraft will be piloted by Wing Commander Gulati, 118th Coast Delta Squadron, and along with him would be Flight Lieutenant Jatin, 138th Coast Charlie Squadron. The third aircraft will be piloted by Wing Commander Tyagi, 114th Coast Charlie Squadron, and along with him would be Squadron Leader Rohit, 132nd Coast November Squadron. The fourth flypast will be by the Poseidon aircraft, the P-8I. The crew of the P-8I aircraft is Commander Girish Pillai, 112th Coast Foxtrot Squadron, and along with him is Lieutenant Commander Bhadola, Lieutenant Akshay, and Lieutenant Commander Gopi Krishna. The mission controller for the aircraft is Lieutenant Commander Sandhya Tiwari. The fifth flypast will be again by its Su-30 aircraft in Badger formation. The overall coordination of the flypast is handled by Wing Commander Kapil Dev, 112th Coast Charlie Squadron, and along with him is Squadron Leader Abhilash Singh.
In all nations, martial music has accompanied feats of arms, serving the twofold purpose of inspiring the troops to fight and as a method of conveying orders. It was used in times of battle as a means of exciting that grand passion which the fiercest of orations could not. Playing this inspiring music today, we have 4 bands. These bands are the National Defence Academy Military Band, led by Subedar S.G. Pandian, the National Defence Academy Pipe and Drums Band, led by Naib Subedar B.M. Kamble, the 8th Mahar Regimental Band, and the Para-Regimental Center Band, led by Subedar Rajendra Prasad.
देवी और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान टोली निशान के साथ आपके सामने से गुजरे तब कृपया खड़े हों तथा जो वर्दी में है वे कृपया सल्यूट कर निशान को सम्मान प्रदान करें. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Nishan Toli passes in front of you, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute as a mark of respect for the President's colors.
Leading the parade is Academy Cadet Captain Ankit Chaudhary, followed by the cadets of Gaul Squadron, proudly carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The contingent is led by Squadron Cadet Captain Aditya Giri.
Ladies and gentlemen, please look ahead as you can see the Super Dimona aircrafts fly over the parade ground.
The contingent of November Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Mohit Singh. The contingent of Panther Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Dhruv Singh Mahar. The contingent of Foxtrot Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Vineet Ramesh Yalameli. The contingent of Romeo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Vishwas Yadav. The contingent of Juliet Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Praveen Yadav. The contingent of Charlie Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Nayak Yash Prasad. The contingent of Mike Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Mridul Joshi. The contingent of Delta Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Mihir Goswami. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colours. The contingent of female cadets representing the Quebec Squadron, led by Divisional Cadet Captain Rahul Godara. The contingent of Lima Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ashutosh Pandey.
The contingent of Hunter Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Neerav Kumar. The contingent of Bravo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Aman Kumar Bindra. The contingent of Oscar Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Rohan Kumar. The contingent of Alpha Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Het Naresh Kumar Patel. The contingent of India Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Shubham Chaudhary. The contingent of Kilo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Shashi Shekhar. The contingent of Echo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Jatin Balan. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent, led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Jodha. And finally, Lieutenant Colonel Praveen Kumar Tiwari, Adjutant, National Defence Academy, saluting the reviewing officer on his charger, Reliant Robin.
The cadets of this institution have been consistent in making the most of the excellent all-round training facilities available at the academy. One important aspect of training in National Defence Academy is the camps they attend during their 2nd, 4th and 6th term. The participation in these camps in the academy prepares them for further military challenges and helps in building an overall sense of camaraderie, bonhomie, team spirit, and quick adaptation to unknown and difficult conditions. Our revered audience, we would also like to bring to your notice to the fact that the Academy has taken giant leap towards the evolution of this remarkable institution by inducting female cadets from autumn term 2022. These cadets are getting trained alongside their male counterparts and represented NDA in cardinal directions by hiking to Siachen in north, Kibitu in east, Indira Point in south, and Guhar Moti in west as a part of celebration of 75 glorious years of its existence. It was indeed a moment of pride for the female cadets to be representing this prestigious academy at this marquee event.
Ladies and gentlemen, among the various sports events which happened during autumn term 2024, the inter-squadron volleyball competition was won by Juliet Squadron. The inter-squadron football competition was won by Charlie Squadron. The inter-squadron boxing competition was won by Kilo Squadron. The inter-squadron squash competition was won by India Squadron. And the inter-squadron cross-country competition, which tests the physical and mental endurance of our young cadets, was won by Golf Squadron.
Ladies and gentlemen, the equestrian training team of National Defence Academy has been performing exceedingly well in various equestrian and polo competitions at regional, services and national levels. This training team has won a total of 28 medals in the Army Equestrian Championship.
समीक्षा क्रम में मंच से तेज चल
Ladies and gentlemen, as you look to the extreme left, you can see Divisional Cadet Captain Irana Patil from Golf Squadron coming to hand over the Chiefs of Staff banner to drill instructor Company Havaldar Major Amar Singh Gurung of the 3rd Battalion of 11 Gorkha Rifles, who is receiving this on behalf of the Academy so that it can now be presented to the squadron that has won the championship this term. Earlier, we had the Commandant's banner for the champion squadron. The Chiefs of Staff banner was instituted during autumn term 1980. Bravo Squadron was the first to win it then.
Ladies and gentlemen, on today's parade, we have both female and male cadets as cane orderlies. These cadets are Sergeant Udayveer Singh Negi, Sergeant Tejas Bhatt, Sergeant Dev Pratap Singh, Cadet Nitish Yadav, Staff Corporal Avni Sharma, and Staff Corporal Ananya.
The reviewing officer will present medals to the award winners in a short while. The President's Gold Medal is awarded to Academy Cadet Captain Ankit Chaudhary of Juliet Squadron. The President's Silver Medal is awarded to Battalion Cadet Adjutant Yuvraj Singh Chauhan of Echo Squadron. The President's Bronze Medal goes to Academy Cadet Adjutant Jodha Thongjao Mayo of Echo Squadron. Winner of Chiefs of Staff Banner, Golf Squadron.
The President's gold, silver, and bronze medals are awarded to the cadets standing first, second, and third in the overall order of merit of the passing out course, that is, the 147th course. The overall order of merit is adjudged on the basis of the cadets' performance in parameters like academics, outdoor training activities, joint services training, officer-like qualities, and specialized service subjects during the course of training at the National Defence Academy.
The Chiefs of Staff banner is awarded to the squadron standing first in the overall championship. The championship is decided on the basis of points gained by the squadron in the various inter-squadron competitions held during the term. The squadron with the highest aggregate is declared the champion squadron.
चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ बैनर उस स्क्वाड्रन को प्रदान किया जाता है जो ओवरऑल चैंपियनशिप में प्रथम स्थान प्राप्त करता है.
Squadron Cadet Captain Aditya Giri of Call Squadron will receive the Chiefs of Staff banner. The pride of these four young men is evident as they march forward to receive their well-deserved awards. The training at National Defence Academy inculcates in cadets the qualities of leadership and a drive to excel. The training equips them with self-confidence, self-discipline, and physical fitness.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a carrier belt is being slung over the shoulder of Squadron Cadet Captain Aditya Giri of Gaul Squadron so that he can now receive the coveted Chiefs of Staff banner. The reviewing officer is now requested to present medals to the award winners and the Chiefs of Staff banner to the champion squadron of this term. The President's Gold Medal is awarded to Academy Cadet Captain Ankit Chaudhary of Juliet Squadron. The President's Silver Medal is awarded to Battalion Cadet Adjutant Yuvraj Singh Chauhan of Echo Squadron. The President's Bronze Medal goes to Academy Cadet Adjutant Jodha Thongjao Mayo of Echo Squadron. winner of Chiefs of Staff banner, Golf Squadron.
Come back! The guard! Hitch! Come back! Loot! Come back! Picture! Put! Come back! Matija! Chal!
इन कैडेटों ने न केवल अपने स्क्वाड्रन का नाम गौरवान्वित किया है, बल्कि अपने माता पिता का शीश भी गर्व से ऊंचा कर दिया है।
गोल्फ स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेटों के लिए भी यह अत्यंत हर्ष व उल्लास का समय है कि उन्होंने पढ़ाई, शारीरिक प्रशिक्षण, खेल कूद व क्वायत जैसी गतिविधियों में अपनी महारत साबित कर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को प्राप्त किया है। चैंपियन स्क्वाड्रन होने के कारण गोल्फ स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेट अब दाहिने कंधे पर लैनियार्ड लगाने के साथ साथ अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन के आगे 2 समारोहिक तोपें भी रख सकते हैं। साथ ही वे अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन पर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को फहरा भी सकते हैं।
The medal winners are marching back to take their positions. It is indeed a proud moment for them as well as for all those who have been associated with their training here, and of course for their parents. For the cadets of Golf Squadron, it is also a special occasion as they have been declared the champion squadron and have received the prestigious Chiefs of Staff banner. The distinction of being the champion squadron entitles the squadron to put up the banner atop the squadron building next term. It also entitles the squadron to display 2 ceremonial guns at the entrance to the squadron, symbolizing their achievement.
It gives the cadets of the squadron the proud privilege of wearing the red-colored lanyard on the right shoulder, unlike the cadets of all the other squadrons who wear it on the left shoulder. It is indeed a rare honor for Golf Squadron because they've been adjudged the champion squadron.
The reviewing officer is requested to kindly address the parade.
FOCNC Western Naval Command, Vice Admiral S.J. Singh, GOCNC Southern Command, Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth, Commandant NDA, Vice Admiral Gurcharan Singh, members of the staff and faculty, esteemed veterans, cadets on parade, proud parents and families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a matter of great honor for me to be here at the National Defense Academy to review the passing out parade of the 147th course. It takes me back 41 years when on 1st of December 1983, I completed my training and passed through this very quarterdeck. I never imagined then that I'll be lucky enough to last this long and be back here as the reviewing officer one day. At the very outset, let me compliment the cadets on parade for immaculate turnout and precise drill movements. The excellent standard of parade displayed today is testimony to the fine training imparted at this prestigious academy. It is evident that the drill instructors and staff have worked very hard to ensure that the exacting standards of this academy have been maintained through the decades. Good show, keep it up. Today is indeed a special day in the lives of these 357 cadets of 147th course. You have achieved a significant milestone in your fledgling military career. Heartiest congratulations to each one of you and compliments to the award winners. Special congratulations to the 19 cadets from the friendly foreign countries. I hope that India will remain a second home for all of you hereafter. My gratitude and congratulations to all the proud parents. This occasion marks a successful culmination of your dreams and aspirations as a parent, as your beloved child is transformed from a boy into a confident and disciplined soldier. You have been a pillar of strength while your wards underwent a grueling 3-year training program, which is no less than trial by fire. My compliments to the instructors and staff at NDA for their tireless commitment in imparting high-quality military training and grooming these cadets into future military leaders who are strong both in body and mind. My dear cadets, NDA is rightly called the cradle of military leadership and is undoubtedly one of the finest academies of the world. In terms of infrastructure, size, quality of training, this academy is unmatched, and you all have had the rare distinction of being trained here and being associated with it for the rest of your lives. This academy has instilled in you the fundamentals required to be an officer and a gentleman in the finest traditions of our armed forces. Having chosen to voluntarily join the armed forces, you have made the brave decision to take the road less traveled. While your peers outside tread the more conventional path, you step into the footstep of honorable group of men and women who, through their immortal deeds, have created a legacy of selfless sacrifice for the honor and safety of the nation. As you march through the quarterdeck for one last time, you will join the noble profession of arms. While it may symbolize the culmination of your training at NDA, it is only the first step in your evolution as a military leader. Remember, training and learning never stops in the armed forces. As your skill set gets further honed in respective service academies, there will be more challenges for you to surmount. The physical toughness and mental agility that you have acquired here will greatly help you in facing all your future challenges. As future military leaders, you will be leading a highly motivated and courageous set of soldiers, sailors, and air warriors who will place their trust in your leadership even at the peril of their life. Therefore, it is your sacred duty to lead from the front. Only through your immaculate personal conduct, professional competence, and unquestionable integrity will you be able to win their trust and respect. NDA is not only a cradle of leadership, but also a cradle of jointmanship. The vast experience of joint training at NDA needs to be carried forward to the respective service academies, and the bonds created here are to be carried towards planning and execution of our operations. I'm confident that you will all don the mantle of jointness as proudly as you will don your service uniforms. As young officers, your role in any future conflict would be pivotal in ensuring that the enemy designs are defeated, the territorial integrity of our great nation is not compromised. High quality of training imparted at NDA and other academies of the 3 services will guide you and equip you with the strength and confidence to boldly face these challenges. There will be times when you may have doubts or maybe in a dilemma, but the core military values now define your character will empower you to take the right step. Never hesitate to take decisions and be fearless. Always have trust in your abilities and in your gut feeling. As you march off to the notes of all-like sign, you carry on your shoulders a heavy burden of the great legacy of this hallowed institute. Never forget the courage, honor, and sacrifices made by your predecessors. Let their valor be your motivating throughout the career. As you grow in service, ensure that you do not forget the NDA prayer, as it will be your guiding light and keep you on the right path. Always remain physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Be honest in your dealings and have clean thinking so that you always choose the harder right than the easier wrong. be loyal to your subordinates, and place their own interests above yours always and every time. The NDA prayer will constantly remind you of the ethos and values that this academy has imbibed in you. Walk also in consonance with the spirit of the NDA motto, Seva Parmo Dharma, urging you to live not just for yourself, but for others. Remember, two important virtues of humility and compassion will allow you to step into the shoes of the men and women you lead and empathize with them. This will not only help you achieve the required tasks while keeping your team motivated, but also win their honor and respect. The bottom line is that the respect has to be commanded and not demanded. And if you serve the interests of the service of those placed below you, you can never go wrong. At the end, I pray to God that may you all go on to become good humans, capable soldiers, and excellent professionals, and bring glory to the armed forces and to this great nation. I bring with me wishes of my dear colleagues, Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Naval Staff. We wish you all continued success, Godspeed, and a glorious career ahead. Jai Hind.
देवी और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड प्रांगण से बाहर ले जा रही है। आपसे अनुरोध है कि निशान को समुचित सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं और जो वर्दी में है वे एकेडमी कैडेट कैप्टन की कमांड पर सल्यूट करें। Ladies and gentlemen, as the President's colors are being carried off the parade ground, he is requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight ahead as you can see 3 Su-30 aircrafts approach the parade ground in Rhino formation, paying respect to the President's colors.
The President's Color Award is one of the highest honor that is bestowed upon any military unit. It is also known as Rashtrapati Ka Nishan in Hindi. A special flag known as the Nishan is given to the unit as part of the award. The President's Color Award is a prestigious honor awarded by the President, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of India, to the Armed Forces unit that has rendered exceptional service to the nation. While the practice of carrying colors into battle has stopped, the tradition of receiving, holding and parading the color continues even today in the Indian Armed Forces.
God, Chiliga! Stand by! Put! Break! Stand by! God! Stand by! Sir! Attention!
अब कैडेट परेड की समाप्ति के लिए अपना अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। दीक्षांत समारोह का गौरव व गरिमा से पूर्ण यह अवसर कैडेटों के 3 वर्षों के कठिन परिश्रम का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण दिन है।
The cadets are now forming up in preparation for the culmination of the parade. The cadets of the passing out course will proceed towards the Antim Pug at the quarterdeck. The Antim Pug is marked at the quarterdeck, which symbolizes the passing out of cadets of the 147th course. Later, when the band will play the lilting tune of All Lang Syne, which will take most of you down the memory lane, the junior cadets will go back to the quartermaster's fort away from you, and the cadets of the passing out course will march towards the quarterdeck. The parade will culminate with cadets of the passing out course and the junior courses forming up and marching slow.
Crossing the threshold of the quarterdeck enables them to join the galaxy of National Defense Academy alumni. This is a day of mixed sentiments. The joy of success and sorrow of separation stand as a testimony to the firm concepts of discipline and determination, which molds them as young leaders. The passing out parade is a moment of retrospection to see how discipline has shaped our young cadets. Discipline has always been the bedrock of training at the National Defense Academy. As old order changes, yielding place to new, the discipline at the National Defense Academy has been given new directions without changing its basic fabric.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne?
These lines are a fitting tribute to the days gone by of lifelong friendships and unbreakable bond between the cadets of the tri-services established at the National Defense Academy during the years of training. The cadets pass out of National Defense Academy for the second lap of their journey in different academies, but with a deep sense of connection between them developed at their alma mater. The junior cadets are now marching back towards the quartermaster's fort, while the cadets of the 147th course march towards the quarterdeck.
Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight ahead as you can see the P-8I aircraft approaching the parade ground.
The cadets of 147th course will step on the quarterdeck, salute the national flag on the mast, and bid farewell to the academy, their home for the past 3 years.
If you look to the left and to the right of the quarterdeck, you will see cadets manning the Jacob's ladder on the quarterdeck mast. These cadets belong to the first term of the academy. They will cheer the cadets of the passing out course. There will be a fly past to honor the success of the passing out course as the cadets approach the quarterdeck. We wish the cadets of the 147th course good fortune and glorious years of service to the nation in keeping up with the highest traditions of the academy and living up to its motto, service before self.
सच है, विपत्ति जब आती है, कायर को ही दहलाती है। सूरमान नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते। विघ्नों को गले लगाते हैं, कांटों में राह बनाते हैं। शूलों को मूल नसाते हैं, बढ़ खुद विपत्ति पर छाते हैं।
आज 147 कोर्स के कैडेट्स इसी दृढ़ निश्चय व इन्हीं फौलादी इरादों के साथ जीवन के अगले पड़ाव की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं।
It is this discipline and loyalty that the nation is proud of in every warrior, which are painstakingly developed and ingrained here at the National Defence Academy. The National Defence Academy stands for traditions built over years of experience with excellence through training and hard work. Culture growing out of such traditions has molded every generation of cadets in a uniform pattern.
Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the solemnity of the occasion, we request you to remain seated while the passing out course is in the process of taking formal leave of the academy. You are requested to leave the parade ground only after the reviewing officer and other senior dignitaries have departed.
देवियों और सज्जन, अब सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब पासिंग आउट कोर्स के कैडेट धीरे चाल से क्वार्टर डेक से गुजरे, तब अपना स्थान तब तक न छोड़े जब तक मुख्य अतिथि प्रस्थान न करे।
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstances, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Being an officer means above all being a leader of men. National Defence Academy is the ideal opportunity for young cadets to imbibe important aspects of leadership like courage, stamina, team spirit, physical fitness, mental toughness, and the will to win. This value system is very faithfully upheld by all the cadets of the academy. In fact, they tend to develop a motto which says, "Winning is not everything. It is the only thing."
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, not talk too wise.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you. If all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight ahead as you can see the Su-30 aircrafts approaching the parade ground, bidding farewell to the passing out course.
And so we bid adieu to the 147th course, wishing them well in their journey ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy Cadet Adjutant and the Academy Cadet Captain are now approaching the quarter deck. The fragrance in the air of the National Defence Academy is enough to raise a storm of nostalgia in the minds of not only its alumni, but also those who have had a sojourn here. The passing out parade is thus not the end, but a beginning. This is your commentary team signing off. The members of the commentary team are Squadron Leader Abhinav Sharma, Lieutenant Commander Anushil Kumar, Cadet Vardhan Upreti, Cadet Nakul Singh Rathore, Cadet Hridya Satish Nair, Cadet Sarthak Yadav, Cadet Rohan Parashar, Cadet Navneet Yadav, Cadet Priyal Jain, Cadet Apurva Kalra, Cadet Arnav Kaliraman, and Cadet Trisha Tiwari.